You never belong in that toxic environment. When you made it out, they were furious. When you got out of that job, when you left that toxic job, when you left that hometown, wherever it was, the moment when you left, these people got so upset with you, it wasn't even funny to begin with. That's right. You made a lot of people upset because you refused to put up with their nonsense. You refuse to deal with their foolishness. And see, the reason why they so angry at you because they want you to tolerate that disbehavior, that disrespect. And y'all know the saying, go where you are celebrated. So when you left and start being around people that appreciate you more, can't you believe these creatures got so mad to the point they start crashing out? Because see, ladies and gentlemen, people like this, they see a pure soul in you. They see you have a good heart. And they like to take advantage of people like this. But not you. The moment when you lay the law down with these folks, the moment when you put your foot down, set boundaries, they felt some type of way. And this could have been family, co-workers, somebody you used to date, wherever it was or whoever it was. When you got the hell away from them, they were feeling some type of way. Because see, when they dealt with other people, they made other people's lives a living hell. But let me tell y'all something. They tried that with you, you got the hell away from them. Because see, when you going somewhere in life, people want to set you up in some unnecessary drama. People think it's okay to set the chosen one up until they messed around and set their own self up. But see, these toxic environments just let you know they refuse to grow. They're always mad. Always wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Looking for drama. Trying to start chaos. They're always looking at people that wins with an evil eye. And this is when your discernment start kicking in. You're like, hold up, wait a minute. I was born in this city. I started at this job. I don't have to be here. And the moment when you start thinking like that, because it's more than life than this, ladies and gentlemen. Wherever you at right now, it's only temporary. But the moment when you left, they got so mad, got so bitter. How many of you have worked a 9 to 5 and the co-workers was toxic as hell? And the moment when you left without telling nobody how much you want to bet, they were mad and angry. And to this day, they still angry. Now they trying to find out where you at, who you talking to, who you dealing with. The moment when you pack your bags and move to another city, I bet you they still mad and furious, still doing the same old thing. Still talking about people. Never did anything with their lives. Never picked up a book and read it about certain situations that changed their behavior. Because you know why? They was programmed to think like that. Maybe their mama and daddy was like that. Or generations before them, generations and generations. But when you came into the family, you shut all that down. Everybody in your city, the one you used to hang out with, be friends with, they were also toxic and dirty as hell. But it only takes one strong individual to make it out certain situations like this. Toxic jobs, toxic hometowns, toxic relationships, toxic fake family members. Even if you had children with this individual, guess what? You still made it out. I'm not talking that's toxic environments either. I'm talking about toxic relationships. Everything you can name. You were only there for a temporary moment. But folks, go where you are celebrated by the wrong, go where you are celebrated by the right people. Don't be around people that want to sabotage your character. Because if they try to do that, that lets you know they are insecure, they scared of you, and they jealous of you. It just goes to show you, people are losers, straight up. And when you think about it, it's sad because they wake up every day thinking like this. They don't want to change their lives. And they want to people like us don't want to be around them. Because they full of it. They got a bunch of mess with them. These people are straight demonic, wicked, and they don't want to change their lives. Because like I told you, when you was at that job, I'm talking about for the people that work at toxic workplaces. But the moment you left, the whole energy in that place had changed. Maybe you was the popular one in that workplace, building up numbers. But have you noticed it was a switch and change? Sudden moments, people start looking at you with an evil eye. And you know what they say? You should never outshine the master. Well, that's something you couldn't even help. Your work ethic, they would just say that. The way you carry yourself. Showing up the work smelling good. But they wanted you to be in their little clique. Always, they wanted you to talk about people. But that was not your stilo. That wasn't your style. But they got mad as hell. And what type of individuals get mad at somebody that don't want to engage in the drama? Toxicity. What type of hometown that refuse to change and do something for the community? Toxic individuals. But y'all know what the saying. The ones in your city, they'll want to see you make it. But when you did make it, boy, let me tell you, you could have seen the damn vein coming out their damn forehead. Because that's how pissed off they were at you. It's probably been years since you heard from these people. You probably left that job about 5 or 10, 15 years ago. You quit, pulling your 2-week notice. No, F all that. You said, the hell with the 2-week notice. You just went up and quit. But they never saw this coming. See, they expected you to stay there forever and put up with their shenanigans. No. NOPE, my friends. Nope. Like the movie. Nope. But see, that's their problem. They want to be around people that got good energy. So they can use these people. Mentally abuse these people. And y'all probably know somebody that worked at a toxic job. Been around toxic individuals all their life. And when they got up and left, these people had the nerve to become angry, mad, furious. I'm talking about when y'all left or when they left, that's when them demons came out, boy. They start slamming stuff. They're like little children that's slamming stuff, getting mad. Like, calm down, man. What you mad for? Oh, that's right. They mad at their own life. See, they hate to see lightness inside of people. But see, when they get around darkness, they get so comfortable, they start dancing and whatnot. But when you come around the scene, here come the growling. They growling like little chihuahuas. They get around their little friends and start gossiping, having tea parties about you. But the moment when you left, ain't no more gossip tea parties now, is it? It's straight rage, anger. It is in their eyes. That's why they're getting what they're getting right now. That's why your toxic family members to this day, ladies and gentlemen, is so mad because you the only one that did something in the family that they couldn't even do. You had the guts to go out there. Set a goal for yourself. You wrote it down, went out there and put in the work. But now these days, people don't want to put in the work no more. They want a freaking handout. Now that you have made it, now they're blowing up your phone. As a matter of fact, you switch your number on these folks. And I don't blame you. If you had them on social media, I bet they tried to blow you up on social media and you blocked them too. Cause what you look like trying to get gang to somebody that laughed at you or try to put you through pure hell. I think not. Hello? I think not. They had you all the way messed up. All the way messed up. Let them little angry birds sit somewhere and pecker at wood all they want to. Woody Woodpecker and all them. Let them be mad. At the end of the day, they need to fix their own attitude. They need to fix their own spirit. They're over here trying to mess your spirit up, but when your spirit got away from their spirit, it became an issue. Not to you, but to them. Like I told you, when you got good energy and you got a good heart, people want to take advantage of you. But the moment you put your foot on their neck or in their behind, they want to start trouble with you. Trying to get a reaction out of you. Trying to get you caught up. Because I let you know right there, they ain't going nowhere in life. And you had to get away from them. Because if you did, you would have been caught up in some mess, some drama. And the darkness can't get along with the light. But see, here's the crazy thing. These people in these toxic environments, they would try so hard to get close to you, knowing damn well they can't stand you. If they in obsession and they mentally ill, that's a mental illness. They don't like you, but they want to get close to you. If they don't like you, why they all up in your face trying to get your business? All up in your 411? Huh? Because they obsessed. That's why they try to hold you down, try to put you in this box and fold you and tape it and just leave you there. No. You were too wise to be in the box. For all your life, people try to put you in this little box, but you were too small for that. You were too big for that box. You were like the shark in the ocean, and they were the little human beings. They scared of you. You could smell fear. You could smell intimidation in their blood. The biggest shark in the ocean, the elephant in the room. Y'all catch my drift. They were so intimidated by your spirit. They were trying to piss you off. And the moment when you, how y'all ladies say it, when you clocked that, when you peeped that, you said, oh no, I gotta get the hell away from them. You left that city, you left that job, you let these toxic folks alone. You didn't tell a single soul. That's why they mad. They expected you to tell them your business. But no, seriously. They messed around and bumped their head. Cause who the hell they think they are? And then when you don't join their little clique, they get mad. Listen, we were all born in a toxic environment, but don't mean you gotta stay there for the rest of your life. They wanted you to answer to them. Well, again, who the hell they thought they were? I'm gonna tell y'all something. When you around these people, when you've been around them for so long, you don't want to talk to them. You don't want to deal with them. Like I said, this was a workplace. The only thing you did is went to that job, got your money, and went home. But the moment when you quit that job and start working for yourself, or got a better job, the moment when you left that city, went to a better city, start doing your own thing. Start your entrepreneur, got your own LAC, stuff like that. They got furious. They start feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. You sure fool them. Cause look where you at. Celebrating success. You're not celebrating failure. You're not out here trying to make other people's lives a living hell. Who does a thing like that? Toxic people and toxic environments. But these people can change too, but they choose not to. Look for example. You change. But people are scared of growth. You hear me? They are afraid of growth. They don't want to change. But that's not your problem. That's their problem. They got a whole lot of problems that need to be solved. And that's why they try to use you as an emotional punching bag. They want you to remain stuck, stupid, and lost. You were lost, but now you found. You snapped out of it and came out of that matrix program, aka that job system. Now you working for yourself. They having a fit. The devil in hell is stomping a mud hole as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. You got them spirits angry. But let's imagine if you stood there for all your life. Let's imagine if you did became one of them. You have 10,000 friends by now. But since you was a leader and not a follower, oh, boy, they mad at you. That angry little birds are mad. But you don't give a damn. You don't care. Because like I said, this is your life. And you don't need to spend it around negative people. People that don't want to do nothing with their lives. Trying to mess up on others. Telling lies or whatnot. But now all that stuff has backfired. Recycle. What goes up, it must come down, right? But this the thing you gotta understand about toxic environments. You know they're not gonna change. You know they full of you know what. So why be around these people if they don't want to get up and change it? Life can be like a remote control. If you don't want to get up and change it, it will remain on the same old station. But this ain't television. This is real life we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. But some folks are so stuck on the program, they scared to change. Because like I said, their mom and their dad and whoever been like that too. And they programmed that into their kids' mind, and they grew up and they became toxic just like them. But like I said, you may have been born in that toxic family, that toxic city. Been around toxic people all your life. Toxic environments, toxic jobs. But see, they had an issue when they found out you were different. You were different with a capital D. Different. Different spirit, aura, Even when they spoke your name, they felt some type of way. They let you know right there, you couldn't be around them. And like I said, I don't care who the hell it was. Blood or not, you had no business being around them. But you can't control where you were born at. But you can control where you want to go when you get to a certain age. The reason why you was at that job because you need to pay your bills. But now you don't need that job no more. That's why you left. And started doing your own thing. Excuse me. And they refuse to put in the work like you did. But got the nerve when they get mad. Got the nerve, got the audacity, man, to sit up here and want to make you crash out. When they are the crash out dummies. Like, what the world? Like, come on now. Like, what they doing here? Making a fool out of themselves. But that's what toxic folks does. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And they been winning stupid prizes all day life. Meanwhile, you on the other hand, every time you smell a toxic individual, you got the hell away from them. Every time you felt like somebody was biting your style, as they used to say back in the 80s and 90s, trying to steal your style, they got the nerve when to mark you. Oh yeah, you got the hell away from them. They're trying to copy your stilo, man, ladies. And you know, you got a different type of aura in you, people gonna want to copy it and mark it. Then look at them, they being marked. These toxic environments, chosen ones, we talking about the real chosen ones, don't belong anywhere near these people. Hell, being at peace bothers you. Being at peace bothers them. Because see, when you at peace, that upsets them. Because they minding your business. When you at peace with yourself, that's an issue to them. That's why when you got the hell away from them, they ain't like it. Or where the hell he think he going? Where the hell she think she going? Huh? They ain't all that in the begin with. And they ain't all that. Why you talking about them? Duh. They love you. They just don't want to admit it though. Toxic people got a lot of toxic issues. That city you grew up in, bunch of haters. The folks you used to work with years ago, a bunch of haters. That ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, toxic. Even if you had children by them, toxic. That ex-wife, that ex-husband, toxic, doggone it. Because they refuse to change and wanted you to be down there with them. They want to take you hell right along with them. And you said, I don't think so. That's why you packed your stuff and left. And now they got the nerve to get mad. Boo-hoo. Life goes on. Get a grip. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the moment when you made it out, they became furious. They started feeling some type of way. That emotion started running up the roof. Higher than the light bill. But no, for real though. These people need to do a lot of inner work. Until that day, they're going to be stanky, funky, ugly, and toxic for the rest of their miserable lives. While you're over there moving up like the East Side from the Jeffersons. And you're going to keep on moving up. Because you ain't finna let no demon in hell stop you or no hater. Ain't nobody from getting your way. If they do, they're gonna get hurt. They're gonna get their feelings hurt. Because number one, you ain't gonna be there. Number two, they like a bunch of children, as I always say. But ignore them and get away from them. And they keep on asking about you, it goes to show you they was the issue, not you. They still got childish ways. You been grew up. They may jump off the porch, but this right here is still a child. Their mind is like a child. They still toxic at that big age. Embarrassing. But at the end of the day, you the one that did the work, so congratulations. I'm proud of y'all. And I'm speaking for myself as well. We just now getting started. And we ain't gonna let nobody stop us. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share the video. God bless you all. Y'all be safe out there. Keep your eyes open. Make sure your discernment is on point. Move in silence, moving low key, and don't tell nobody what you got going on. Keep your blessings to yourself. Comprende? Keep them all to yourself. But with that being said, I'll see y'all on the next one. Keep a smile on your face. Keep being healthy, and keep this healthy too, because that's what's important, because our mind's a terrible thing to waste. All right? But like I said, I love each and last one of you. Y'all please be safe out there, especially on the roads. People are going nuts. And stay prayed up. Peace.